else is less expensive too.
right? I'm like,
Just
think
saying.
of my upkeep.
Yeah, like how much is your upkeep a month?
Oh,
Oh, she
like how
stopped.
much?
She was like,
Well, my lashes are like 115 every 3 weeks. My
okay.
hair is about, I just get a simple blow. But when I get my, like my extensions, like my, 30-inch bust down,
Mm.
that's more like I have a woman I love to go to in Brooklyn. But when I go to her, that's like 450. But it
Oh,
includes the additional hair. But if
oh,
I
yeah,
want
right.
just
That
the
includes hair.
sew-in,
That has to include hair.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But when I want just the sew-in itself to retouch, that's 280. So that would be
Okay.
280 every 6 weeks if I did do that.
6
But
weeks.
just blowouts like every 2 weeks is about 70. With a good tip. Then my nails every 3 weeks, we just discussed that.
Right.
And then if I need to get my facials, which I like to get, but I haven't in a long time,
Mm.
that's like 120 a month. But again, I haven't done that in quite some time.
Okay.
I do laser now, so I don't have to worry about my Brazilian and underarm
Oh,
waxing because I'm going
nice.
through the laser treatment. That's a huge money saver. I mean, you pay a bit more upfront, of course, because
Right.
it just costs more money for the
Where have
package.
you done it? You said armpits?
And Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Oh
Nice.
yes, the muff is
The muff.
the muff stuff has been
Muff
defluffed.
stuff.
Woo!
Is it
And it's
hurt?
great. It's not bad. It kind of
Okay.
feels like a rubber band kind of popping you. That's hot.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's not awful. I mean, if you can take waxing, I
Yeah.
feel like you can take that. And it's
Right.
quick. I get my underarms and the Brazilian, I would say maybe 10 minutes altogether. It's
Oh,
so quick, if that much. Only thing
wow.
is I have a tattoo like on my bikini line.
Oh,
That the tattoo shit, that hurts. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care about that tattoo anyway. This last time, I said, no, no, no. That's like, don't. I'm not in the mood for that time of torture. I'm like, don't touch. I'm like, just go around. It's not much hair there anyway, but just go around that because it's like at the upper, like the
oh,
upper right, like the V, like the
yeah.
upper part.
And
I'm
where
like,
it's
it's
like
fine.
sensitive, it's more sensitive, like the skin is thinner.
Yes, and when you have the tattoo, I guess it's like
Oh,
laser
yeah.
tattoo removal. You know what I mean? That
Yeah, yeah,
shit
yeah.
hurts. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that elicited a response.
Mm.
But I take that.
So
It's
that's
kind of weird when you roll
yeah.
over your stomach and spread your cheeks and don't even get dinner out of it. But it is a benefit of getting that. So I
Right.
would spend like $100 a month
Right.
getting waxed. So it's
Yeah.
like I
Hmm.
pay, what did I pay? I think altogether it was a special. I paid like 1,200 or something
Okay.
like that for 6 or 7 treatments for
Yeah.
underarm and Brazilian, and just about done. I have 2 more treatments left, and it's a huge difference.
That's great. That's great. I mean,
Yeah,
that's you're gonna see your return after a year.
exactly. I told him that. I'm like, see, this makes sense. Luckily, I'm not hairy like my legs, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, that's good.
One less expense. I try to keep it, leveled out because in my mind I'm rich, but my bank account and my mind it's like it's not sinking. Like there's a
Mm,
disconnect somewhere.
yeah,
And I would like to think that it's not me.
right.
But
It's not me.
somebody's obviously it's not me, but my mind and my account need to come to terms with one another, and there should be more money in there for me
Yeah,
for my
they need to
upkeep.
have a meeting and get in
They do need to have a
alignment.
meeting because we all know what I need. So I would say generally, if I really want to do my normal upkeep, it would be like 1,200 a month. I cannot pour to all these children if my cup is empty.
No,
What
I mean,
about mommy's cup?
so I think, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's, well, it's two, threefold, right? Like, one is, I love it because you're spending time on you, and that's money that you're investing in you and how you feel. Because every time you go, right, it's therapeutic.
It is.
Every time you go to any one of those things, it's therapeutic. It's how
Mhm.
you get out of the house. It's how you are able to, like, you see the return and you feel the return, right? You're like, this isn't
Yes.
just eating healthy and then needing to wait for results kind of thing. It's like,
Right.
this
It's
is like,
immediate.
I'm doing my lashes and I look good.
Yes. And he doesn't understand that. He's like, why are your lashes so important? I'm like, have you ever seen a panda without the blacks around its eyes? That's how I feel I would look without my lashes, just naked.
Oh my
It's like
God,
I'm
that's really
exposed. But
funny.
when you have your lashes done, it literally changes your whole face. Like you just
Right,
look like more done.
right,
Oh, then I
right, right.
recently got my
Your
what is this?
eyebrows?
My eye. Yes,
Microblading?
I did the microblading, the
Nice.
combo with the powder. I have a little
Oh,
bit of pencil on, but yeah, it's a game changer.
oh,
Now you can see my expression. Like before, you didn't know if I was angry, sad, or upset because my eyebrows are so scant unless I drew them on.
oh.
But now everyone knows if I'm angry, they can look at my eyes and see like, oh, her eyebrows are really furrowed. Yes.
Your eyes are really
Now you
furrowed.
can see them. There's something there now without me having to paint them on every day.
Yeah, you don't have to
Otherwise,
yell your emotions to your children.
right,
Your
which they're
children can look
used
at you and
to.
be like, "Oh, she's
Oh, look, she has eyebrows now. We can see mommy's upset.
right, right,
Yes.
right."
Which is huge. Game
Yeah, that
changer.
makes sense.
So
That makes sense. So yeah,
eyebrows
no,
and
I
lashes.
get all of the self-care stuff. That's I could
Mhm.
feel like that makes sense. It is just unfortunate that it costs so much.
Mothers should get a stipend from the government
I
for
love that idea.
self-care. Vanessa for president,
I was just throwing it out there.
2024.